Okay, it's Gonzo Gonzalez, and this is what's going on Southlake. We decided to start a podcast and video conference meeting with some of the folks in Southlake to show you what's going on during this whole thing with the COVID-19. And so today I got a really cool guy, a good friend of mine who's a huge member of the community, supporting everybody. And you all know him. It's Armend from Armend's Restaurant. Armend, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Gonzo. Thanks for having me.
You already got the black.
Oh yeah, I got the gloves.
Today's Monday. What are you doing today?
We're actually closed today. Here doing a little bit of prep, getting ready for tomorrow. So we can open up.
So that's a great startup. So tell the viewers and the listeners what do you do on a Monday? What's the prep take? What does it take to get ready for the day or the week?
I get here early Monday. I'll come go through the inventory. So I always place my food order for my distributors on Tuesday, and we get delivery on Wednesday. So I'll just get everything ready. This way tomorrow in the morning, I just have everything ready. We'll come in today, make dough, cut up meats. We cut up all the vegetables, get everything ready for the next day. We do cleaning. I have another guy that'll come in around 5 o'clock. He'll come in, he'll clean, prep stuff, get it ready for the next day. Yeah, that's about it. Even though we're closed on Mondays, we're still here on Mondays.
A lot of prep work goes into it. So, one of the things that I don't know that we, you and I, every time I come in, we sit down and talk about sports and everything, but I never really asked you the question, tell me about the origins of Armend. When did it start? Who started it? Tell me how many years ago, what's gone on in the Armend's business?
Okay. Armend's started in 94. And we were in a different location. My dad started it, named it after me. We were in the Tom Thumb shopping, where the Tom Thumb is now.
Down White's Chapel.
Yep. I used to be a Food Lion back then.
Okay.
Which doesn't exist anymore. And then they tore down that building, and that's when we moved over here to the new spot here on, well, not new, but Kimball, next to Chick-fil-A, Southlake Boulevard. And back then we were more fine dining. We had white tablecloths. We had a full bar in there.
Really?
And my dad just noticed that Southlake is becoming more of a family-friendly place, and he wanted to do something more casual here. And that's when we just got rid of all the tablecloths, BYOB. We added pizza. Back then we didn't have pizza, and now we got the best pizza in town. What was that?
What was the menu back then?
Oh, we had, all kinds of fish and chicken dishes, and we had all kinds of veals. We have some of it now, but it was more, just more high end. We do, we had escargot on the menu, and we were a little fancy back then,
Still are, brother. You still are.
Yeah, we try, but. And then, we moved to this location. We were there till 2000, year 2000. We, actually 1999, we closed over there in the summer of 99.
Yeah.
And we reopened here in February of 2000.
Okay.
So for, say, 6 months or so, there was no Armend's, because we were, building this one out and getting it all ready back then. So when we opened this location here, we really, my dad was like, it has to be very family oriented.
Okay.
And before, he goes, it was just, super fine dining, which back in 94, you look at it now and it's like, was it really that fine dining back then, But, and then and even for the longest time, I had to fight with my dad to get a TV in this one. He didn't, oh man, he was against TVs and stuff. I was like, no, we gotta watch sports. It's casual in here now, and and you know how I am with my sports. So
For those of you that don't know, Armend is a huge Giants fan
big time.
and in general. Okay, which is fun for me because every time the Dallas Cowboys beat them, I always see that. Usually I call them.
Oh yeah, I always get a call or a text from you.
And the Giants, but
oh yeah, so I gotta have my sports on Sundays. So especially football on Sundays. I mean, before we used to be closed on Sundays.
no.
Yeah, so I mean, that was football family day because me and my brother, who Gant everybody knows as well, is always here with me at the restaurant. We were young and my parents would always be at work, so they never had time, weren't able to spend time with us, so they always closed on Mondays or on Sundays. And as we got older and we started working and taking over, Monday's always the slowest day of the week, and we decided to change it from Sunday to Monday. So now we're closed on Mondays, and everybody's kind of gets a break on Monday, and it works. Everyone's happy with it.
That's awesome. So tell me about it's a family business, and so I've always noticed that the people that work there, okay, are related. So
yeah, it's all my cousins. We're all family. We're all family.
It's a true family business. You know what I'm saying?
Me, my dad, my brother, and my cousins. That's all. That's all we got.
That are cooking back there and taking care of the dishes and all that stuff. How does that work out? How long have those guys been working with you?
So our main cook, our head chef, he's been with us for 21 years. My prep guy has been with us for 21 years. They started the same day, and they've been with us since. My pizza man has been with us for 8 years now, and dishwasher's been about a year and a half.
That's
dishwasher,
tough.
that's the hardest one to keep, in the restaurant business.
Hey, Armend, why don't you give them a shout out so that they see that we're talking about them, because they're a key component of the secret for Armend's.
Oh yeah, they got they're like family to us. Ramon, he's our cook. Izzy is our prep guy. Alex, our pizza man, and Luis is our dishwasher. I mean, he's awesome. I mean,
well, you got an amazing crew, and every time I go there,
and even now, through going through all this, what we're going through right now, I mean, I've not even thought about cutting their hours, or, asking them to take less pay. Like, they've been with me. I mean, we're all going through it. So I mean, if we go down, I'm going down with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're all in it together. That's how I'm looking at this.
So tell me a little bit about how Southlake has changed since you started.
Oh, man, Southlake.
Yeah.
Southlake. I mean, I remember right here behind where we're located now on Kimball. We used to live in Arlington before when I was a kid, and we'd come down Kimball to get to the old restaurant on Whitechapel, and I'd always make my parents come down Kimball because there used to be an ostrich farm back here.
No way.
Yeah, it used to it'd be, when do you see ostriches? So, I mean, there was all kinds of animals you'd see in Southlake back then. It was literally like a farm. It was, one lane going this way, one lane going that way. I remember there used to be a Dairy Queen right here on the other side of Kimball. And I mean, there was Dairy Queen, and when we opened the Armend's on Whitechapel, and then that was it. I remember Feed Store Barbecue. We've known those guys forever when they were actually a real feed store.
Yeah.
Before it became the barbecue place. They're an awesome family. I mean, they're just great. And then, I mean, all these stores and houses, everything just blew up out here, which is great. It's beautiful here now. I mean, it was beautiful back then whenever there was, it was just nice plain land, it was nice. I was young, but I still remember it. Town Square was awesome. You know, whenever that first, was starting to get developed, everybody, it was a big deal. You
Yeah.
know, we actually, there was a point whenever they first built Town Square, the location that is True Fire now, I
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah.
Fire. They try to get us to move there instead of where we are here. Yeah.
There used to be a Jack's bar there. Jack's something.
Yeah, well, first there was an Italian restaurant there. It's called Josephine's. Was the first place to ever open there.
Okay.
Remember that? Then that's where we were in discussions with it and stuff. But it was just we didn't know what to expect at the time, and we found a better deal here,
Yeah.
rent and stuff. Um, and I mean, yeah, I mean it's been great. I mean, this Town Square would have been awesome, but our concept there, maybe it wouldn't have been as great, with the BYOB thing and all that going on.
Yeah.
With that'd be way more overhead, and it was a much bigger space and all that. And what I love is, we've had customers that, sorry, the phone's ringing.
Okay.
Closed today. Sorry, people. um, what is, you see people that have been coming here for years, and then now their kids come in here and their grandkids come in here, and you just watch everybody grow up. You know what I mean? And it's just awesome.
So right on that piece, because let me tell you, we got here in 2012.
Yep.
So we were immediately told that the best pizza in town was in Armend's, and we kind of did our roundabout at the different pizza places in Southlake. And I have to tell you, hands down, even when I leave Texas, there's no other places in my head. I mean, the boys are craving and all that stuff, and now they're like of age that they can drive over and
yeah, it's like yesterday, Julian was here.
There he says, yeah, I put it on Dad's account, whatever, like Karen. But yeah, best pizza in town, guys. I got to tell you, I've tried all of them, and there's no other place that I can tell you that's best pizza in town, bro.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
So let's talk about what's going on now, because it's really heavy. What's going on with all the local businesses and stuff, and how are you managing? You have the cool thing is that you have the pickup, like everybody else is doing. And I saw on your Facebook page now you're actually giving a little not care package, but the whole thing. You can build your own pizza at home.
Yeah, pizza kit.
The pizza kit, right? And so what's going on? Tell me this whole thing has done for the business, and how's it working?
So we've been doing curbside pickup. I mean, we have people call, ask them what kind of car they're in. We go outside, bring their food, grab their card, swipe it, or some people would like to pay over the phone, however they want to do it. We've been doing free delivery just through us. I'll send my servers.
Yeah.
Go do deliveries. People have been awesome with tipping them and all that. Even with the curbside pickup, I mean, all of the tips are going to those guys. I mean, that's what they work for.
Yeah.
We do the DoorDash delivery, and DoorDash is free they're doing free delivery right now during all this, which is cool by them,
Yeah.
And they do no contact delivery, which is awesome. They'll I guess they will take your food, leave it at your front door, send you a text message or call you like, hey, your food's at your door, which is, they don't, there's no contact with nobody.
Right.
They're, taking their precautions. Business is definitely not the same, it's dropped, but I mean,
our household, I mean, it's like, we got to go to Armend's, we'll eat 3 times a week Armend's, let me tell you.
I know. I mean, you guys go out of town, you call me when you're still on the plane and place an order. We got to have pizza.
Armend's, we just landed. This is the order, and we go straight from the airport. We stop at Armend's and pick up. All the boys are crazy.
First meal you got to have.
Right, that's right.
It's
So tell me a good story that actually this whole COVID-19 has you've witnessed some really cool story of somebody that's done something here in Southlake for you guys, or you for Southlake. I know that, you know, if you follow Armend on his Facebook page, he posts all the cool things they're doing in the community. And last week you went around to Grapevine ER, to the fire house, to the police department, and dropped off pies and food for them, which is a fantastic gesture from Armend
Oh, of course.
on the front line. But how about back? What things are you feeling back and seeing back, you know, that the community is doing for you?
So, I mean, everybody. We've had our customers like you are, you know, mostly regulars. They're dedicated to us. I mean, everyone keeps telling me, we don't want you to go nowhere. Please don't close. Please don't close. You know, we're doing everything we can. So, I mean, everyone's just, you could tell by like people are ordering extra food,
Good.
you know, just because, you know, they don't mind having leftovers right now, and they know that it'll help us out by them ordering extra food. And everyone's been tipping the servers very generously,
Good.
and you know, everybody's happy. Um, I'm actually the pizza kit thing was, I was just sitting here thinking like, man, all these people are home bored. I mean, not much to do at home. I'm like, maybe they just want to make pizza. You know what I mean? So I just put a little kit together.
Awesome.
Yeah. It'd be fun, right? I mean, you're getting the same stuff we use here, so
I gotta tell you, you know what you should do? You should get a class of how to make a pizza Armend style, because I'll tell you one thing that I don't know how to do is toss that pizza and create if I knew how to create a pie like you do, I'd probably make them more here at the house, but I suck. I mean, it just breaks up. It's not in my skill set, right? So I think that maybe you should think about one day trying a class. Give me a class when we can do it, right?
maybe we could do a podcast like this one day, and how to make pizza.
Hey, let's put it.
We can't have, you know, the way things are right now. I can't have a class in here.
2 more questions. Baby doing?
Oh, baby's awesome. Baby is awesome. I'm so in love.
At home, what's her name?
Dua.
Dua. And how's mom doing?
Mom's doing awesome. Mom is doing awesome.
Dua.
I'm sorry?
How old is Dua?
Dua is 1 month old now.
Oh my God. I saw photographs of her. She is adorable. Natalie was like, I want another baby. What's going on?
I'll drop her off and you guys can babysit.
That if you guys want to go on a date, let me know. We'll babysit for you guys.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Question. Favorite item on the menu for Armend's?
Oh, my favorite thing is pizza.
Really?
I can eat pizza every day. But I'm not gonna lie, there's a few other things. I mean, I love the chicken franchise.
I had.
This is great. Yeah, you had it last night. You guys ordered one last night. That's probably one of my favorite things. Chicken franchise. Chicken parm is always awesome. Always, you know, nice go-to, perfect thing. I do love our limoncello cake.
Really?
Man, I probably order, because we get most of our desserts. Some we make here, but most of our desserts from a bakery in New Jersey, and I always order extra limoncello cake. I will cake myself once a week.
I always go for the cannoli.
Yeah. Oh, cannolis are amazing.
All right, Armend.
Amazing.
Thanks for taking time of your Monday. I know that you got a busy. Hopefully, you'll have a really busy week ahead of it.
I hope so too.
Hear what Armend actually likes and the evolution. Thanks for being on the show, and we're gonna post this online. I'm gonna send you a copy so you can post it on your website.
Awesome.
Keep going strong, man. The whole community is from you and all the local business.
Appreciate everybody. Thank you so much, Gonzo.
And the family and everything, and we're part of your family too.
Absolutely.
Okay, guys. Well, that's what's going on in Southlake. So stay tuned. We'll have some more episodes of local people doing their thing while we're dealing with the COVID-19. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. So see you next time. See you, Armend.
Take care.